Welcome back to another video of All's Toys Review. Today we're going to be looking at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secrets of the Ooze. I got these two sets. I believe these are Walmart exclusives, so you can find them. Consider yourself lucky, because they're in my area, they're hard to find. And there's also this set, which I got from the NECA store. The difference is the packaging. But this should be exactly the same, from what I could tell. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so after looking at them closely, first things first, you're wondering if they're the same mold for all four turtles. Yes and no. From what it looks of it, everyone has the same mold for the legs, but not for the arms. Mikey and Leonardo have the same arm mold, but when you compare it with Donatello and Raphael, they have the same arm mold, but not for. These are completely different. You can tell by the veins. So this one doesn't have the veins, and this one doesn't have the vein, but they all have the same body and they all have the same shell, and you can tell because so the shells all look exactly the same, but they're not painted the same. So that's one thing at least to look at. Now, while these three have the same shell mold, Leonardo does not have the same shell. He's the only one that appears to be different, where he has tiny little, you can see here, there are three little tiny ones, while these guys have them bigger. But yeah, he looks like Leonardo's the only one that's different. Now, starting with Leonardo, how does he compare to the first figures? Well, here he is compared to the first one. For the second costume, they made these darker. You can see in the body, the belt's actually lower on him, and then the bandana, it's a little bit different. It also looks like they fixed that neck thing, where for the first ones they have this extra piece of neck. It just looks awful. And here you can see it kind of made them slimmer. They don't have that extra piece sticking out. Looks like they're using the exact same weapons, but the difference is these are cut from right here, so you can see the weapons, the katana, and his are in the front. The other thing is, in the old one, yeah, more detail on the first one, which is a bit of a shame. Because I wish they would have got this. I wish they would stuck with exactly the same. See this one's better, I think, in terms of detail. You can even see it here on the side. Put a little bit more detail, more into the painting. But spots are completely different too. But I guess they're going with movie accuracy. But yeah, that's the difference between the first one. Here we have Raphael. Compared to the old one, to the first one, same bandana, still more lighter colors. Really well has sculpt. It does look like the movie for both of them. This one looks like the first one. This one does look like the second one. Not much to say that's different. So it looks like the same weapons for almost both of them. Except this ones are just a little bit darker. But yeah, so just the main thing is same scars, but now they have the little painted X's on them or the little painted stars. So at least they kept that consistent with the same scars on Raphael. But more spots. It's pretty nice. No issues whatsoever. Movements are fine. Really nice. I really like this. Donatello still looks like Donatello. Really good. Um, Here he is next to the first one. Really good face. He has that silly smile. I think it's the part where he goes like tickle tickle, if you know what I mean. If you watched the movie, belt got lowered. Um, Only issue I have is the same issue I had with the first one, where they kept the same belt pattern where it's this string and this string tends to kind of get loose and it doesn't hold the weapon. He constantly has to retie it for the bow staff. Bow staff looks really good. I have no issues there. Now, one thing that's cool about this one is in the movie, he does have a watch on it, and you can see the watch. It's actually hidden, so they kept it. While in here, in this one, he does not. However, if you don't want to have him with the watch on, you do get an extra arm that you're supposed to pop out and you can replace it, and that way you could get rid of the watch. Personally, this thing is really well attached. I'm not gonna risk it. You could probably get a heat dryer, warm it up, and make it pop out, and switch the arm. And it is meant to be switched, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not taking this thing off. That's just on me. I tried doing it and it scared me, and I'm scared that I'm gonna break it if I pull it. But that's on you. If you want to risk it and try to switching it, I'm not doing it. But yeah, here we have Mikey, happy as always. I really like that expression he has, a really happy smile of him. Big difference between this Mikey and the first one. You can tell it's the belt. He finally has storage for his nunchucks. While in this one, you just put them on the side and they were kind of loose and they will fall off. Horrible storage. So I'm glad they finally gave him actual storage for the nunchucks, which is really great. But yeah, really nice Mikey. I really like it. I love that expression he has. It screams Mikey. But yes. Now, in terms of props that it comes with, I thought this was a second pair of nunchucks for him. And if you look closely, these are actually the sausages that he uses in the movie at the introduction at the store, which is really cool. So you could actually make that scene where he's fighting with the sausages. They also come with, it comes with the little, I have no idea what you call it, but the little sponge hitting thing that he used, it goes Donatello, if I remember correctly, that he used. So that's pretty awesome. It comes with the fire extinguisher that they use as well. It does come with 4 eating slices. So, and all 4 of them are pepperoni. It does come with 1 cheesy pizza. And this little hole right here is for actually Raphael, where he just sticks the pizza in his weapon. It also comes with this empty box that is stained for the pizza. So if you don't want to lose your slices, you could actually just throw your slices in here. There's that. And the other 2 things that it comes with is 2 of these. One is actually full. What I like about this one's actually empty. We normally never get an empty one. And if we do, it's always broken. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Lastly, it does come with a pair of hands. Now, I'm not gonna switch them on because it takes a little force. And personally, I'm not gonna be switching on the off the hands for all of them. But yeah, there it does come with a pair of hands. Different, you get 2 thumbs up. You get 2 hands like these, which are really great for holding the slices of pizza. Same thing with a pair of hands like this. It said really great at holding slices. And you get 2 pair of hands that are a little bit semi-open. Now, these are compatible as well with the other ones. So if you do want to switch off hands, you can. They are compatible. Now, movement wise, they pretty much all have the same movement. So head is in a ball joint, so fortunately this much up, this much down, side to side, no issues. Arms do open up, but only this much. You could go up, down, whole 360 right here, a whole 360 right here, back and forth. Because of the plastic, it is limited, but yeah, you could technically close the arm. 360 on the actual hand, forward, backwards. There is movement from here, from side to side, just a little bit. A little bit forward, a little, very little backwards. Shell exits a whole piece. This much of a spread. Not so much up, only this much. Almost nothing for the back. And that's because of the shell that it has and all this stuff right here. But yeah, so not so much of a backwards kick, unfortunately. But you are able to bend the knee. You are able to bend the foot. So this much down, this much up, side to side. Now, if you ever wondering if you got fake ones or real ones, NECA do put their logo in the bottom of the foot. So that's how you know that you got authentic ones. So This is for the first one. You kind of see it too. So very lightly for the first one and the second one. NECA will put their logo in the bottom of the foot just to make sure if you wondering if you got real ones or not. Alright, and lastly, I'm not going to go over it too much, but there are more accessories for them. There is a box called accessory set. And what it is just, it comes with extra goodies. So different heads and other stuff. I'm not going to go over them, but yeah. So if you want to look for them, see if you can find it. I believe they also have it at Walmart. But yeah. Alright. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And let me know if there's something you guys want me to review. Alright. Peace.